Hello everyone and welcome back to the Rachelle Anne Miller YouTube channel. Today I am sharing a really simple card with you featuring the Pumpkin Princess, but I did go outside of my comfort zone, so I think that's an excuse to keep it clean and simple. Although you know me, I just love a clean and simple card, so that's what I'm creating here. Now the outside of my comfort zone part was this swirl of pink stuff, which needed to represent a bit of magic. So I don't know if I have succeeded in my purpose, but let me know in the comments. I am really curious whether it kind of works or not according to you. This pumpkin princess, I thought it could be really magical if there was, well, some kind of power or swirl of magic coming out of her wand. And now I have searched kind of a long time to find some inspiration to create this magic. And in the end, I ended up looking at the profile by, Alberto on Instagram. You know him. I cannot pronounce the full name of his channel, but he's like an incredible artist that can like color anything with Copics, make it look realistic, make it look magical. Anything you say, I'm sure that he's able to create something with his markers, with his pencils, anything. And I just tried to mimic something. I do have on my blog post links towards a specific image that he created that inspired me for this one. And while looking back at this card, I think it would have been okay as well if I would have been a bit bolder with this idea. But I'm really happy how it turned out and what it was outside of my comfort zone. And I'm happy with it. I'm sure that maybe doing it again in the future will make it end up even more like magic. I have no clue, and I'm hoping to do it soon, but we will see whether there will be time for that or not. But yeah, you have to start somewhere, and in case you didn't have any magic experience so far, then I hope that this card can inspire you or get you going on some magic to create. For now, the magic still has to be added, but this swirl is like my latest favorite pink combination that I discovered during the Christmas cards last year. You probably will remember this pink combination. By any means, if you need to have like a check on the markers that I used, they are listed below in the description box, also on my blog post. Easy to retrieve the combinations if needed. So hair wise, skin wise, since I have become a mother, I'm always mimicking my girl. She has brown hair. Before she had like this red shine into her hair. She had darker brown and then like a reddish shine. That's softening. The hair is like more light brown. The skin here ended up a bit darker than, of course, the baby here because she's really pale. But I love how this little princess turned out. I also wanted to add like the pumpkin carriage behind. But, well, since I wanted to add the magic, I was like one step at a time. Ton of inspiration with the Pumpkin Princess digital stamp on the Instagram page by Rachelle Anne Miller, also on the website. If you go to the digital stamp, then you can see all of the inspiration by the design team at that specific page, and it's really, really inspiring. There are tons of beautiful cards made with this digital stamp, but I hadn't created with it yet, so I'm happy to be able to share this card today. For the rest of the coloring, it's like I'm always doing clean and simple. I'm reusing combinations. So I started with the pink, and then when I had to decide upon the dress, I was like, maybe I can add a bit of pink. And so the dress ended up pink. And then I have no clue how to call it, but thing on top of it, was like, why not add the yellow. So I'm just using these two color combinations, yellow and pink, and then we have the hair and the skin, and there is nothing else, you know. So reusing combinations for me on a card is a way to keep it clean and simple, but also it's a way to limit stress about combinations, because you already use these colors, so they are working, and the fact that you're reusing a combination, it will always match with the other element that you have colored in. So that's just wonderful and easy. The only thing that I try to avoid is to use the same combination next to each other, so that there is always like a difference, or there is a bit of space in between the specific areas. So the thing that actually added the magic was the white jelly roll pen, and also something that I saw by Alberto, but also Sarah. Also the name there is really hard to pronounce, but they are incredible artists that inspire me a ton. And so adding magic, the white jelly roll pen is a must-have. I'm also adding more details to the clothing. I'm adding a bit of white jelly white jelly roll pen details on the girl as well, on the princess. And then I started adding several dots. Think about stars that you're adding, and then actually for the magic itself as well, bigger stars that are actually like a cross that you're creating, but the vertical line is longer. And so I just added them randomly in this swirl of magic, pink magic. And I build up everything from there. Again, I have asked this on my own YouTube channel, but if you have any suggestions on why jelly roll pens, I am really curious to know, because mine here, it's still full. But although that's the case, I often have like areas where, well, the white isn't really coming out well, and it's starting to annoy me, because I'm trying to add more white jelly roll pen details on my cards. So I want something that really is efficient, that works great. And so if you have suggestions, they are welcome in the comments. Thank you already. So I'm just adding here and there. There is not really a logic in it. I don't know if there should be a logic, but just I'm adding until I'm happy, and there are more ways to add. Sure of it, but just just have fun adding it. I decided to add a bit of grounding to finish up my panel here, and once I was happy with that, I added this panel on a card base, and then that one was finished. So it's a really simple card, but with the magic, I don't know. I don't know what you think about it. Have you ever tried it or something similar? Because there are many ways to add magic to your cards, I'm sure of it. Let us know in the comments. We're really curious. Thank you so much for being here and watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it and that you got inspired, and maybe you give it a go as well. Thank you so much for being here, and I wish you all an incredible day. Bye!